Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Planescape Torment. It's been like, I think a week since I last played, and I just loaded the game and I noticed someone got a level up floater, so we must have leveled up someone during all the battling that we did earlier and the quest completion. And it looks like it's Mort, so Mort gained a level. We also should check everyone else just to make sure. Dakon did not gain anything. Oh, and I gained a level. Okay, so we have two people who leveled up. So Mort just gains, let's see, +1 fist proficiency, so he's even better now at using his mouth. He got better saving throws. His hit points have increased by 12. Nice, wow, he's going to be awesome. He's also, with 3 fists, he gets lots of attacks per turn, so he's going to be a chewing beast. And I leveled up, so let's see, what do I want? We gain no hit points, so this is our second time reaching level 5, and we gain 20 new thief skills. Alright, what are we taking? Let's do this at the moment. I like having my skills in offsets of 5% if I can get them. Okay, so that's good, I guess. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's go and take care of this box. That's right, we have to visit the cathedral. I think the cathedral itself, as you can see, has been ruined, but there's a small tent-like structure inside of it. I believe that's where we need to go. So let's head on in. Okay, we only have, looks like a single mage in here. Aula. And he's got a chest, but I'm not going to loot his stuff, because he could probably slaughter me. Welcome to the Cathedral of Auskar. Have you come to worship Auskar with me? You can be his second disciple. I come seeking counsel concerning a box and a fiend. You explain to him your predicament. Aula seems to consider things for a moment, and then speaks to you. I, a humble disciple of the great Auskar, can indeed help you. First, you must relinquish the box to me. We give him the box. Aula places Mordor's box within a wire pyramid-shaped structure, and then mutters a prayer to Auskar. The familiar shimmering of a portal soon fills in the sides of the pyramid. Aula then casually reaches through the portal and flips open Mordor's box. You scream in an attempt to stop him, but it is too late. Almost instantly, the box begins to disintegrate as a sickly smoke begins to fill the interior of the pyramid. A feeling of immense dread fills the room, and it is all you can do to keep yourself from bolting from the tent. You notice that as the tendrils of smoke touch the sides of the pyramid, they are drawn into the swirling vortex of portals. As the last tendril of smoke disappears, the feeling of dread passes. Aula smiles a bit nervously at you. Witness the power of Auskar, the keeper of gateways. I'm sure a fiend of such power that it required so many spells to contain it will have no problems making its way back here, and when it does, it's going to be looking for you. I have taken that into consideration. You see, each side of the pyramid contained a portal to a different plane. In effect, I scattered its essence far and wide across the multiverse. Did you know there are races out there that consider demons a sort of delicacy? He begins to chuckle softly as he reaches into the pyramid and shifts through the ashes of the box, removing the gem that was attached to it. Oh, payment for my services. I will use this to help rebuild my beautiful cathedral. Keep the gem, you have more than earned it. Farewell. Nice. Awesome. Let's save the game as well. Okay, cool. We got rid of the box and completed another quest. Can we talk to him any more about that god he worships? Aula seems to have fallen into a deep trance. Every so often, you hear him sing praises to Auskar. I guess we'll come back here later. It would seem to me a god of portals would be a really handy thing to have around Sigil. Start that. I'm trying to figure out why this doesn't seem to be... Oh, because I have to wait this like that. There we go. You have different formations you can click on here as well. What's this do? Abort current action, select all characters. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll map out the rest of this. And then... And then what? Oh, we can continue to do the quest for Mabeth. Is what we can do. Okay, so we'll head back to her. So all this place was torched by Ignis, I guess. And that's why it's probably all smoldering ruin right now. I wonder how long ago that was. I can't imagine it was very long ago, because the girl in there loved Ignis, and she wasn't that old, and Ignis didn't look as old, unless they're different races, like that can age, like that take hundreds of years or what have you. Hello, brigands. Pardon me. Oh, there's Reekwind. We'll get another story from him later. Like, just because we can. So Mabeth will be...
We have the best blades in town.
Up this way. Wow, look at all the fiends around here. Well, all two of them. I was just kind of hanging out there by that guy's house. I guess they're waiting for him. Maybe for him to come back or something. Whoever was in there. I think that was one of the gentlemen who was about the box. Or was that just a random person? Alright, let's go up to see Mabeth. There's more dead limbs here. Is that gentleman here who gave me the box? He is. Well, hello, Mar. Mar's eyes take on a wild look as he sees you approaching. In a high, screeching voice, he asks, "What do you be doing back here? Don't come back till you to be delivering that box." I got rid of the box. It does my heart good to hear that, you say that. Before you kills me for the horrible deed of tricking ye into taking that box, please let me try to explain. I'm listening. Explain yourself. The long and short of it is that that box has been around long as anyone can remembers. Chanted some folks were fighting, and when they was done, a huge demon was imprisoned inside that box. Other folks say an evil wizard made it just for seeing others suffer. No one rightly knows what the truth was behind the box be, but the owner of the box will die should it be opened. Why didn't the owner just put the box where no one could find it? Aye, it seems it should have been as simple as that. But who among us lives with the death sentence lingering over their head? 'Twould drive any sane man over the edge, having to worry about whereabouts of that damn old box at all times. Why me? First, I haven't seen you around here before. You see, I need a clueless Burke such as yourself to accept the box and become the new owner. Everyone's around here knows not to take the box, not for any price. Secondly, if you didn't examine the box when you had it, you would have noticed that whatever magics were placed on it were weakening. With me being the current owner and all, you can see I needed to pass it on right quickly. Besides, if anyone looked ready to pass on to the next realm, it was ye. You want to talk about passing on to the next realm? Keep talking, or you'll find out about it. Obviously, I've picked a cutter with no small means. Surely this has been but a minor inconvenience to one such as ye. I offer ye this weapon and some jink to line your purse as a reward for your troubles. 'Tis all I own, and coincidentally, 'twas what that rat Kuratra used to get me to take possession of the box. Give me my reward, and then leave me be. Get out of here, Mar. Okay, or am I just leaving? Okay, I'm just leaving. What do we get for our troubles? That sounds like a great thing. We got a hollow axe. This huge axe is a double-bladed weapon, topped with a spike. The edges of the razor are sharp, and the long handle allows the wielder to put considerable force into the swing. The axe is a different alloy than normal steel axe. It's light and easy to swing. It causes the same amount of damage as an ordinary axe, but it strikes much more quickly. It does. The speed's 3 on this axe. That's pretty good as a weapon. But we can't equip it as a thief, so we're just going to hold on to it at the moment. Nice. We're completing all sorts of quests. This is awesome for us. Alright, so back to Mabeth. Hmm. And Nod. We have money for him. We have money for him. I think he was down this way. I think. That's him. I'm fairly confident that's him. Someone comes to speak to Nod. Speaks to Nod. Aye. He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs and nods to himself. How are you doing, Nod? Nothing. Oh, what are you doing? Nothing. Except looking for debtors. Nothing else. Okay, that wasn't actually what I wanted to ask him. I spoke to your sister, Amaris. You did? Nod's so happy he is. How's Nod's sister? Tell him of Amaris. Tell Nod, please. His excitement sets up a long series of hacking coughs. When he can finally speak again, he asks, Is Nod's sister still pretty? So pretty? Yes, she is. She's a prostitute now in the hive. She is doing well, and is worried for you. Nod's so pleased to know his sister is all right. He looks as if he's going to cry for a moment, then swallows hard. Anything more? Anything more, she said, for Nod to hear? Yes, she wanted you to have these copper commons. She will also visit you as soon as she can find the time. Nod's head stops nodding abruptly, and his jaw drops as you hand him the 100 coins. Beneath the dirt-brown hood, his eyes gleam with joy. Such wonderful news it is, good, wonderful news, aye. Nod thanks ye, and thanks ye again, and thanks ye 1,000 times more, aye. Glad I could help. Farewell, Nod. Whoa, look at him do the moonwalk. Is that Nod? It is. That was awesome. I'm gonna start something recording so I managed to keep that. As a reward, we get a moonwalk. That's I can't really think of a better reward than that. All right, let's go visit Macbeth now. Macbeth turns as you enter and gives you a skeptical eye. Hey, your path brings you back here, does it, child? I returned with those herbs you wanted. Now maybe you can get this damned bramble patch off my wrist. Is that so? Macbeth glances at the barbs that surround your wrist. If so, think it off then. Do so. Creaking and snapping, the black barbed branches unravel themselves from your wrist and form into a tangled ball of brush and twigs. It looks like a nest of dead black snakes. Macbeth snorts. Think it into a picture frame or some such. Something with more structure and less angles. We'll concentrate on the barbed ball, and then imagine it as a picture frame. The branched ball creaks, the twigs bending and twisting until the branches have bent themselves into a small picture frame. 2 hand spins on a side. Almost unconsciously, you imagine shape the barbs to the back of the frame so it can be hung from the wall easily. And, as an afterthought, you move the remaining barbs to the inside of the frame so it can be picked up by the edges. Wow. So this is like the Matrix that we, or a little bit, right? If you've ever watched that movie, we're thinking it can happen, and it does. That's pretty powerful. We're like a psionicist. How's that, Macbeth? Macbeth stares at the frame for a moment, then cackles. Square enough it is. Good work, child, good work. She picks up the frame and scrutinizes it. This'll do nicely. Is that all you wanted it for? Aye, well, this is enough, she sniffs. But there was one more thing I forgot to tell you to fetch when you left last time. And it'll take you back to the merchant square, it will. Look for the cloth seller, Giscoral. He has some rags of mine that he was supposed to wash. Long has it been since I first asked him to do it. I'll go get it then. Farewell. It occurs to me that we have a lot of cash again. We should probably buy another tattoo. We have one extra tattoo spot. I'm thinking... Actually, I'm not sure what to get. We could get a more thiefy one. We could get one that's like +2 dexterity, but that would be 1,200 bucks if we do that. Oh, what am I taking when I level up? Intelligence, right? I think it was intelligence I was going to take. The next like 2 points, 2 or 3 levels will be putting points into intelligence. My dex is what, 16? With the tattoo?
Get a room and a girl, Cutter.
Well, that's a good idea. But it doesn't have to be at your place, right? You didn't exactly specify. Okay, so while we're here, we will indeed fetch the laundry, as it were, and then we'll talk to Reekwind and get another story from him. And then I think we'll go back to the Alley of Dangerous Angles and ask more about Aoskar, since I wasn't able to...
Hydra eyeballs in aspic. Give it a try. It's delicious.
Oh! Oh, you know what? We should eat some more food while we're here. Giscoral turns to you. I, Giscoral. He bows and spreads his trembling, scarred hands. I, Giscoral. I'm here to pick up someone's wash? Mebeth, the midwife. Ragpicker Square? Yes, Mebeth. Oh, I'm sorry. Giscoral blinks. Washcloth. Yes, for Mebeth. Ragpicker Square? Rag... Picker. He taps his fingers as if counting something. I know. I remember. He holds up a trembling finger as if telling you to wait. We'll wait for him to fetch the wash. He comes back with a flattened mass of green rags, thin as paper, yet so stiff that they look like they could double as wooden boards. The rags are so caked with greenish lime starch that they look like they would take years of soaking to relax them. Wow. How many times did you clean these? Giscoral, washcloth, starchcloth, every 5th day. Washcloth, starchcloth, every 5th day. His eyes flicker. Giscoral wash many years. Always starchcloth on 5th day. Giscoral's ritual. But they're ruined. Washcloth is Giscoral's ritual. His voice is flat, almost zombie-like. Must starch cloth every 5th day. What's the point of doing it every 5 days when they don't... Oh, never mind. Just hand them over. Give cloth. He nods and hands you the rags. They're heavy, like carrying an armload of bricks. I'll take them back to Mebeth now. Farewell. Wow, they're 15 pounds. This is a flattened mass of green rags, thin as paper, yet so stiff that they look like they could double as wooden boards. Perhaps Mebeth can think of a way to salvage them, but you think that would be but you think that would be beyond anyone's abilities. We'll let Dakon carry them, since he can carry 200 pounds.
Can't afford to get caught off guard, Cutter. We're still at the top of the line.
Sorry, I'm just listening to the sound of the merchants talking. Oh, I wanted more fruit. We'll get them on the way back. Reekwind spots you as you approach, bobbing his head eagerly. He's staring at you with his huge round eyes. As you near him, you are again struck by the smell of urine and feces that surround him. That surround him? That surrounds him. Greetings, Reekwind. I have some questions for you. Questions. Reekwind hunches over, regarding you warily with his huge eyes. Answers. Can you tell me about this area? Tell you a story I will. But 3 coppers must I see. His face splits into a smile and his reeking breath hits you like a hammer. Very well, here's 3 copper. He takes the copper, gums it, then to your surprise, he swallows it. Best purse there is, belly. He gives a reeking wheeze. A story! A story. He smacks his lips, scratching his dirty rags. What is this? Wow, I just got chills. I've never seen this option before. I want to hear the story of the man who came to this city without name or memory and spoke with the cursed storyteller who warned him of the danger of names. Oh, is that about... Oh, I'm sorry. These are the previous stories I've already learned. I thought this was new. Alright, let's wait for him to choose a story then. Spireward. Spireward. He points to the left, at the charred alley in the distance. An alley of dangerous angles. He bends his limbs in a twisted parody of some of the skeletal buildings. Not always angled, not always burned and charred, once alive, no longer. Let's listen to him. Flames. Fire! He flings his hands up in the air, then waves them to simulate flames. The alley burned. Great smoke, ash everywhere. In the end, only skeletons of buildings left. Bones of dead buildings. Bones of dead buildings. Angles. Everywhere angles. He hunches forward, his voice a whisper. Again, the stench from his body hits you like a wave. Dangerous now. Bad men have set up their kip there. Kip there. He bows and breaks wind in quick spurts, like a bugle blowing. That is the tale of how a street becomes an alley of dangerous angles. How did the fire start? He makes a semicircle over his heart. A man made it so. A beast made it so. A man whom even fiends admire. Who? A sorcerer's tale filled with madness, sadness, burning, yearning. A tale I can tell. A tale I can tell. I will. But 3 coppers I must see. He hisses, then cackles in a way that reminds you of a fire burning. A dangerous tale, a dangerous tale. Very well, here's 3 copper. A sorcerer there was. No simple hedge wizard this, but a mage of power. Requin brings his hands together reverently, then smiles evilly. He burned with the art, and the art burned him. The name given him was Ignis, a name respected, then feared, then hated, then punished. Requin gives a rattling wheeze, then claws the air and hisses, apparently imitating Ignis. Sorry, I'm really getting the character here. Taught by one of the last great magi, Ignis was, and as an apprentice, Ignis learned much, much, and nothing at the same time. Requin shakes his head sadly. In his heart, his coal-black heart, a fire blazed. It burned, and it hungered. Requin claws at the chest as if in pain. As it hungered, Ignis hungered. It was his wish to see the plains burn. In the night, Requin hunches over and begins to slowly stalk in the direction of the alley, a mad grin on his face. Ignis came to the alley that was to be the alley of angles. And the fire in his eyes, the fire in his heart, both he let out. Requin points at the alley, then flings his arms in the air, silently screaming and laughing at the same time. Flesh ran like wax, people like candles, and Ignis laughed. Requin crumbles to the ground, his body racked with imagined pain. An evil was done, and forgotten not. He stands up, then hunches over, looks left, looks right, then starts mumbling as if secretly in confidence with someone. Something was to be done. He stands up stiffly, his face resolute. A punishment was decided. All the hedge wizards, midwives, rune tellers, copper-pinching witches, all manner of magelings, they came. All, even those with the smallest trace of art, to punish Ignis. Separately, there were flies. He makes a buzzing noise between his rotten gums. Together, dangerous. He hums and raises his hands. Caught Ignis! Granted his wish. He swirls his hands as if casting a spell. He wished to burn. They granted it. using his own desire to fuel the casting. They made his body a door to the plane of fire. They intended to kill him, but failed. Requin breaks wind again as if to accentuate the failure of the wizards. Ignis lived. He lived, only slept, blanket of flames, turned in his sleep as he burned. Never happier. Never happier. He shut his eyes, wrapped his arms around himself, and turned slowly. Burning, ever burning. His eyes suddenly snap open. One day he will wake, and then the plains shall burn. I have heard enough. Farewell. Oh, another story about Ignis. I think if we get the option to rescue him, we will not do so. Okay, so we're back here. Let's go talk to Asoscar. Actually, first we should probably save the game so I don't have to redo that. Not that there's anything wrong with talking to Mr. Reekwind. It's just time-consuming. Alright, let's get going. So, back here to talk about Asoscar. I wouldn't mind knowing more information about a god of portals. Actually, do people worship any gods in this city? I haven't seen any churches around. This is the only cathedral I can think of, and this one was destroyed. I would imagine they have to. People come from the primes or whatnot and probably pray there, don't they? May Asoscar grant you safe passage. How may I help you? Tell me more about Asoscar. Allah's voice takes on a tone of adulation. Asoscar is the keeper of gateways. Within Asoscar lies the power of portals, doorways, and opportunity. Sigil, also known as the City of Doors, used to be the home of Asoscar, until he was cast out by that accursed lady. Now there are few worshippers of Asoscar here, because the lady forbids it. That will soon change, however, as I help the people to see the greatness of Asoscar. She cannot stand against the will of the people. Why are there no other disciples of Asoscar? Over the years, I have had many disciples. Unfortunately, they have all disappeared. It's quite frustrating, actually. As soon as they become initiates, I never see them again. Lately, there has even been a rumor going around that the lady herself is the cause. Now no one comes by anymore. You are the first soul I've seen stop by in a long while. I'm not afraid. I wish to become a disciple of Asoscar. If he can teach us how to make portals like that, maybe we can jump around the city. Wonderful. It has been so long since the last person asked. Allah makes you perform a series of complex rituals and then says, you are now a disciple of Asoscar. Go now, and spread the word to the denizens of Sigil, so that all may know the glory of Asoscar. Well, farewell. We didn't learn anything. We didn't get anything in our journal. Alright, so I guess we're just a worshipper of Asoscar now. Or a follower, or what have you. Ah, darn it. Okay. Oh well. So, what's next? Oh, well, we have the wash now from Abeth. So let's go turn that into her. And I also want to check out some fruit. So let's go eat some other fruit. I think last time we had the fire seeds. And oh, we had one other thing. Was it? I don't remember. So we'll get 2 new pieces of fruit.
This isn't where I wanted to go.
Right. Okay. 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 Right. I'll be right back. Okay. Right. So We've been portaled. By the lady. That's interesting. So I never became a follower of Asaskar before, because I didn't ever want to cross the lady. And I figured, let's give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Probably just story stuff, and we didn't get learning abilities, and now we've been mazed. We're mazed. So, the good news is that there's probably a way out of here. The bad news is, we need to discover it. So, let's start walking around? I wonder what that crazy symbol is there. Alright, so let's just walk around and see what we'll find, I guess. Wow, this place is boring. In so much that, like, unless there's houses or something like that, or a food market, we'd probably starve to death. Actually, how would that work with us? Oh wait, am I recording? I am, right? Yes, I am recording. Okay, sorry about that. The symbol down there with the numbers were yellow in one spot, so I was a little worried I wasn't recording. Okay, so I guess it gives me time to contemplate my actions, or at the very least my own death, right? So, does nameless one have to eat and drink? Or even sleep? What are these? Altars? They look like archways. Archways. Wow, this place is literally a maze or something. Is there like a way to get over here to the on the outside? I don't know. Is there a way to make? Maybe I have to walk up to one of these to make a portal appear, or something. I'm sorry, this might be a bit boring. Like I don't know what to do. So, I'll probably put a link here so that you guys can skip to the solution or what have you. But in the meantime, I'm gonna... Oh! Oh! Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so I'm going to need to get a piece of paper and make notes on this, aren't I? So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna get the whole map revealed, maybe, if... Oh, hello. Someone was living here. I wonder if she reuses places. That'd be interesting. Oh god, that scared the hell out of me. Oh, this is a shadow. We've seen these before. I hope I can kill it. Wow, that was tough. We lost half our hit points fighting it. And this is a dead end over on this way then. Wow. I'm gonna be killed while I'm in here. Will I even resurrect in here, or will I be dead forever if I'm killed in the maze? I don't know. I would imagine I'll just wake up in this place. Alright, so I need to map this whole place out and figure out where all these portals, these archways are. And then I can write them down on my map, and I can probably figure out, assuming they are interlocked, like I'm able to reach different portals. And this way I can keep track of which ones bring you where, because one of these probably brings you out. I just have to find the correct order at which it's done. Alright, so in the meantime, let's try to make this entertaining to watch. So, right, this is a pocket dimension, right, of Sigil. And we've been put in it. I guess time goes by the same length, normally? Like, we're not in a... Oh, this is also a dead end. Oh, there's no way out from here. Alright then. I guess we've got to take one of these portals instead. Alright, 1 second. I'll write these down as well on my map. I have a little piece of paper now to scribble all this on. So that one probably brings me back to A. Oh, sorry. I'm beginning to already number and letter the portals. Can I walk in this one? Oh! Oh, okay, that was interesting. That one brought me back here. Okay, well that's good. So let's do some little bit of running. Over to this side. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking. Oh, this is a dead end too. Okay, so we can't... Oh, I still want to map it all out. So how do I get over there? Can I? Wow, by running back over to the center. Okay, we'll let the AI handle that. Yeah, so I wonder if can the Nameless One starve to death? And if he does starve to death, if he wakes up again, does he starve to death again instantly? Does his body regenerate? He probably doesn't need to eat. Like, he doesn't probably... Is he even alive? I don't know. I don't know. This is a fascinating thing to think about. I never considered this before. We don't need food at all for the adventure that we're doing. Like, we don't need supplies. Technically, none of my companions need food either. I never even dwelled on this before. Alright, so I don't want to enter any portals until I get them all on my map so I can see exactly where they're all located. We've got at least 2 more on this side. Three more on this side. Oh wow, there might be a 4th, which case I have to redo my map. That's gonna stink. Yep, okay, so that means I have to redo this. Alright, well, let's still map out... Oh, and there's no way to reach that one. Alright, so a portal must definitely bring me there. So let's run back to the center. And then we'll go around the other way. Okay, so you know what? I guess she must stick certain people in this one. I guess that would make sense. She doesn't want to use all her power to just keep making random portals to places. She doesn't have to. Oh wow, we'll want to go back over there too to explore. Looks like a way out? Maybe this will lead me out. I hope not. That would be really simple. I'm gonna regret saying that. I just know it. Oh, okay, so that's just a dead end. And thank goodness there's no more shadows here. I wonder how they got in this place. How did the shadows find this place? Wow, this is gonna take a while, everyone. I do apologize. But this is awesome. Man, look at this place. It would drive you nuts being in here if you couldn't find a way out. I just want to make sure there's no little area leading over here. Nope. Okay, so let's talk some more about my plans for the future. So, assuming we do get out of here, I have made a different save spot just in case there's no way out and the game's... You're supposed to be stuck in here forever. But if we do find a way out of here, I will be leveling my thief to, I think, 7? And then we'll switch over to being a mage for a bit. That's my current plan, because this way we'll get a bonus for being a thief, like more dexterity. And we want that. Alright, there's a fireplace, a mattress, and some wood and bones here, it looks like. A sledgehammer, strange feather, skull-tipped mace, and a bone-framed journal. Sledgehammer. Partially intended for heavy work, this huge hammer would make a formidable weapon. Both its head and haft are crafted from a strange jet-black material that smells faintly of sulfur and leaves a curious ash-like residue upon everything it touches. Skull-tip mace. This weapon has a black metal handle that seems to have grown into a narrow skull that is affixed to its top. The metal looks as if it has grown out from the skull, and spikes pierce through the eye sockets, jaw, and from the skull cap itself. The skull is not human. For one thing, it has stubs where the horns used to be, and looks as if they were gnawed off. Teeth marks are visible around the edges. And second of all, the ridges of needle-like teeth that are part of the jaw don't belong to any human you have ever seen. If you were to hazard a guess, the entire skull looks faintly reptilian. Both are magical. Alright, this also hints that there is a way out of here, right? Because we wouldn't have gotten magic items otherwise. This feather is ash gray, fading to black around the edges. It is much larger than a bird feather, and it creates an unpleasant tingling sensation when held for more than a minute. Uh-oh. This appears to be some sort of journal. Sheets of dried human skin have been stretched across a framework of bone, and strangely enough, it appears the sheets of skin have healed together at the seams, forming a spine of a makeshift book. It looks like the outer sheets of skin form a cover of a series of other skin sheets locked inside the bone frame. A series of symbols have been written in blood across the exterior of the sheets of skin, but you can't make them out. They appear to be some form of writing, but they seem to be written upside down, right to left, and at odd angles that make your eyes hurt. Despite the crudity of the writing, you have to admit the design of the bone frame is actually quite intricate. The bones have been carved so that they snap neatly together. It looks like the bones can be unhooked from each other, allowing the book to be opened and read. Let's examine the exterior. A series of symbols have been written in blood across the exterior of the sheet of skin, but you can't make them out. They appear to be some form of writing. Oh, we've already read all this, actually. Let's unlock the bone frame. You unlock the bone frame, which unfolds with a neat snap. You open the book and study the pages. They are filled with the same strange series of symbols as were on the exterior cover, and they don't seem to make any sense. Let's try to puzzle out the symbols. See if our intelligence is high enough. The symbols don't seem to follow any pattern, at least any that you can see. The angles of the pictures displayed seem to be completely arbitrary, but you can't be absolutely sure. Let's try it again. The symbols don't seem to follow. One more time. Nope. Let's rehook the bone frame and leave it alone. As you rehook the bone frame, you are suddenly struck with a strange thought. That the pages of the interior aren't supposed to make any sense. You, whoever you were at the time, put the symbols there to deceive anyone looking from reading the real contents, which are hidden somewhere else in the journal frame. Oh, no! I was here before. This is my journal! Examine the bone frame. You examine the edges of the frame and you notice that one of the bones has a hairline fracture around one of its ends. You put your hand over the edge and twist off the top of the bone, revealing a hollow space. Inside the space is a small rolled-up scrap of skin. Pull out the skin and read it. The scrap of skin is covered in writing. It looks like someone kept writing over it again and again until it's almost illegible. Nevertheless, you can make out some of the words and some of the symbols. Trapped. Trapped. Lady's will be done. Dodge her gaze. Too many I killed. Too many strangle and kill and stop the breath in their throats. There's a way out, I know it. Then I'll give the bladed one the laugh. Is this a hint? One of the arches holds way out. One of them does. One has the way out. Can't just keep going through them one at a time. Mayhap. Maybe I should go through one, then walk back to the same portal without... The entry trails off into indecipherable scrawls. For some reason, you have a feeling that that was the last entry. Either the incarnation died in the maze, or escaped somehow. Hook the pages back together and put the journal away. Journal updated. I found one of my journals in the lady's mazes. Inscribed in it was a piece of skin that had some insane ramblings on it. Whoever I was when I wrote this, I was definitely a few stones short of a portal. Yeah, I'll leave the hollow axe here. I'm not going to need it. Oh, no, we'll keep it. I guess we'll have to wait. Okay, so... Well, that makes it sound like I'm supposed to take the same arcway twice, doesn't it? So let's try this one. So that brought me here. So do I go back to that one again? That's interesting. I'm sorry, everyone. I thought I was going to have to write down all the portal number letters and figure out where I needed to go. But maybe the trick is that you think you're supposed to do that, but then you find your journal, and that hints at the proper way out. That's kind of a shame. I would have loved to have tried to puzzle that out. Oh, that would have been so frustrating. I would have spent easily like 30 minutes getting to all the portals to figure out how to escape this place, only to not understand it because I would have to redo it over and over and over again. And there's a reason to walk, I guess, here, so we'll just dash out. I guess especially that's true if there's shadows in this place. So we only had to fight one of them. We're still recovering from it. Good thing that journal was here, though. That saved me lots of time. Then this is awesome. So, the puzzle, like, the portal is supposed to be designed specifically for the person in it. What does this tell me? That by trying to escape via different means, I end up back where I started from. But if I do the same exact thing, I will be able to escape. Is that a hint as to my history? I wonder. Okay, we're going to go back one more time and see if it's still there. If it does still teleport me back to the same place I just came from, then it must be a particular one of these I must take. Okay, so there's a particular portal I need, and it's not that one, maybe. Okay, so I'm going to go in counterclockwise order then. Okay, so it is a little tricky. So there is a correct portal to take. It's not just any one you wish then. Oh wow, this is going to take a while though. Okay, well we can still think of some more things to talk about, so let's think. So combat-wise, I guess we're not doing so bad. I think later on we'll be getting some magic punch daggers, which will really help us out. And with a few more points in dex, we'll actually be harder to hit, as well as a thief and or as a mage. Which is the reason why I wanted to level the thief up to level 7 first. Because this way... oh, that was the wrong way to go. I think it was this way. Because, yeah, the high dex will be really helpful as any of the other classes. Since, again, you don't get any armor in the game. And leveling the thief is good, just because it's very useful, the backstabbing that you can do. And opening doors is really, really handy. Though I do believe we get a thief early on in the game, I still like playing the thief the most. Oh, you know what? I wonder. I wonder if I'm actually clicking on the portal, or if I'm accidentally clicking on the archway. Okay, so that I'm either clicking on the wrong thing here. Well, I guess it can't hurt to try each of these. Oh, oh my God! That's 2 of them. I don't think I can handle 2 of them. Guess I don't really have a choice. Oh, nice. Okay, so I can face pull just one of them. Gonna sneak our way. Wow, 3 of them. This is going to be difficult. Oh, thank God, that's right. I'm using a magical weapon. I need to heal a little bit. We did take lots of damage. Hide failed in case of... Oh! I'm so sorry, everyone. I forgot. I recorded some of the... I was recording a lot of the game sounds a week ago after I had done playing for board game and D&D purposes.
Failed.
We're gonna keep trying this, because I really would like to ambush.
Hidden. Done.
The other one of these I saw.
Left the shadows. Back attack. I'm gone. Done.
Wow. So all of that. Oh. Can I walk through this portal, I wonder?
All right.
That takes me here.
Done.
So let's try running back. Oh, but now I've broken up how I want to do this. Wow, that's a really far way to run to get back to it. Okay, but this isn't so bad. Alright, yeah, so high dex, useful no matter which class you are. Arguably the strength is as well.
Done.
Like, everything is useful, given that the spell selection for the Nameless One is so diverse.
All right.
That brought me there. Do I need my journal for it to work? Maybe I need my journal for it to work. That would be weird, though. We can try it on one of these. That brought me back over here. So then if we go all the way back there... So, I guess we have... My own journal hints that I have multiple journals. So, that's handy to know. That's very handy to know. Alright, we've got to come back over there. How do we get there? We have to go this way.
Done.
I wonder if the game spawns a shadow somewhere every time you take a portal. That must be why there were 3 of them. Although, then there must be a few others waiting for me in other places.
Done.
Nope, that's not it either.
I'm gone. Done.
I don't know how to get out of the out of this place. Oh no, it was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. All right, I really need to stick with my original plan and try this, but we're gonna try this one. So we're gonna try this portal twice.
Done.
Okay, so that's not too terrible to run back to. Yeah, so this is actually fascinating. What a great portal, a maze, because it would keep you. Oh man, it would keep you locked in here. Oh! I wonder...
Done.
I wonder if it's failing because we're running. Maybe we shouldn't be running. Wait, what?
I'm gone.
Where are you going? Nameless one, we want to go... Oh, I did want to go that way. Okay. I would like to go
Done.
here. So however you can figure out how to get there, because I'm so confused. We would run over here. No, wait, we can't make it there again. That's without taking a portal. What am I thinking about? That's not possible. Alright, so let's take this one. And now we'll walk back to it, because I don't think I've done that yet.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, so we picked up 2 magic items for fighters. Dakon's a fighter, but he won't use them because he has his sword. Well, Mort's a fighter, but he won't use it either, so I guess those are for iterations of the Nameless One.
I'm gone.
Truth be told, I wouldn't use the sledgehammer, because I don't really have the strength for it. So we'll probably just vendor them for even more money. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Alright.
Okay, so now I want to head over this way. Oh, I hope I'm right. I hope it's walking. Without something, right? Is what the book said. Without something. Without running. I assumed it was without taking another portal. But it might mean running. Take your time at it. Take your time at it. This is really far away. Oh, who am I to complain, right? I love walking everywhere. I would normally be walking everywhere. I just thought I'd speed this up. Watch me be completely wrong as well. I can't click on the portals. This probably isn't it.
Done.
We'll try it anyway. Nope. That's not it.
Done.
Alright, so I do have to make a map then. Or I do have to try every portal twice. So everyone, I'll do this off screen. And And when we come back, I will have hopefully figured this out. And if I haven't, well, you'll hear about that too. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Got it. Hello everyone, welcome back. Oh, that was awesome. Okay. Wow. Maybe I got it. I think I got it. I'm at the one portal I couldn't reach before. So here's how it works, and this is amazing. So each portal, when you enter it once, brings you to a portal linked directly to it. So for example, if I was to take K, that would sorry, map. If I was to take this portal, it's linked to this one across the hall here. If I was to then enter this portal back, it would bring me right back to here. But if you enter the same portal twice, it brings you to a different location. So for example, this one twice brought me to this spot. But normally if you enter it once, it brings you right back to this spot, which if you take this back, brings you back to this one. So basically, you need to find out which of these portals you have to enter twice to find the exit. I'm guessing this is the proper exit from this place. Let's finally get out of here. Also, we fought a lot of shadows, and we're not quite leveled up, but we gained lots of experience here, so let's get going.
Done.
Wow. That took way too long. I was in there for about 25 more minutes trying to figure it out. What helps is that some of the portals, the north and slightly... oh wow. And another one, are separated from the others, so you know you can't reach them.
Things, your path is mine.
Like, you can take them out of the equation, plus the two that are linked to them normally.
What? Ew, dog's body. Okay.
It is I.
All right. Damn.
And your will be done.
I'm gone.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not talking because of combat. Now I'm trying to concentrate where all the things are. Put you here. Okay, so let's actually go and sleep, which we can do in a place north of here to recover my life. Actually, if the merchants are still here, let's pick up a few more healing items since we used quite a. I used another blood charm while I was in there.
Jellied Hydra eyeballs in aspic. Give it a try.
I hear your will be done.
Sure, why not?
Isn't Aspie a poison? Can I see what you have? So we want... more of them. Oh, that's all he's selling. Do I want to sell him anything? No. Okay. Those will make up for some of the... well, yeah, some of the items I used. Okay, so we don't need this up there anymore, so I'm going to sell them eventually. Let's have Dakon identify these for us.
I shall serve.
Devil's Dew. Oh, nice name for a weapon. C through 8 crushing, enchanted, +1. 1 through 6 acid damage to target. 1 through 6 acid damage to self. +2 armored class versus piercing. This weapon has a black metal handle that seems to have grown into... oh, we already read that. Okay, so I'm probably going to sell that because I don't like the damage I'm inflicting to myself. If I had a different type of nameless one, if mine had a high constitution and decent strength, that would be a decent weapon because I'd probably be regenerating the damage it does each round. Brimstone Hammer, 2 through 9 crushing, enchanted +1, +4 fire damage, 25% resistance to fire, +1 Thaco. That's nice. Very slow as well. I'm just going to vendor these. Yeah, I'm just going to vendor these. So that would be the... you, I think, are the proper merchants? No, you're the guy who sells magic stuff. Okay, so let's sell you... rather, actually, let's buy a blood charm. free them, actually. And... you won't buy the weapons. I haven't sold the earrings. You don't have any copper earrings? You don't. Let's sell these, then. Quite a bit of jink.
See the shine on that? See the edge on it? I tell you what, Cutter, that'll do you your business.
Oh, that's awesome, then. Give the heart charm to Dakon. Okay, so now... Where's the weapon merchant? Oh, there he is, right down here. Oh, I thought this was the food guy. Oh, the food guy's over there, in the barrel. Okay, so yes, I have. So, how much is this stuff worth? Devil's Due is not worth anything. He doesn't want it. Brimstone Hammer is worth 3,200 copper pieces. Holy crap. So, we don't need Devil's Due. We're just going to vendor it. Good, and he sells it for 1 copper in case I need it. And yeah, let's sell the Brimstone Hammer. Cool. Wow, that was awesome. That's a lot of money. Let's also save the game. So save it over portaled. I'm recording, right? Yes, I am. Alright, cool. So we'll make it back to an inn, and then we'll rest there, and then we'll call the session. This has been awesome. Oh wow, that was incredible. What an incredible puzzle. Holy crap. Patience has ended up doing it for me. Patience. Wow. Oh my goodness. That's too awesome.
I will hear you.
All right. Done.
What's up, Chief?
Let's taunt one of these guys onto him.
Stupid yabo. Sure, why not? Did you see that?
I did. That was nicely done.
Think the sod.
Stop this guy from running.
You dog's body.
Battle, your path is mine.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, everyone. But once combat starts, I stop to concentrate. Even though I'm pausing the game and everything, I still do that.
Your will be done.
Get a room and a girl, Cutter.
That's what I plan on doing. Well, at least I plan to...
Rest it off.
All right.
Oh, I didn't quite understand you there, friend. That's okay. Okay, so I like to rest for a while. Oh, there was that symbol again. That must be the symbol for Torment that I saw earlier.
I'm gone.
Okay, well, we're going to stop here. Thank you guys for watching. When we pick this back up, I guess we're turning this into Macbeth, our shards of clothing, as it were. And then, hopefully, we'll be a mage. Or she'll give us another quest to head back out, which I think does happen like 1 or 2 more times. Okay, everyone, so that will do it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.